Morning, JC. Ugh, should be illegal to be this peppy in the morning. If it was, you'd become a morning person purely out of spite for the law. I hate how true that is. What are we having? Coffee to the top, room for sugar? I know all about your sugar addiction. You guys selling merch? Oh yeah, Kenny's idea. I told him it wasn't necessary. He said it's important to get the logo and branding out there. I told him we're not a store and don't have warehouses full of merch. He said that's fine, we could just use a print-to-order company. I decided I wasn't going to turn down a revenue stream. Smart. You know, you guys would be a lot more successful if you integrated AI into your store. Ew. Agreed, I cannot think of a faster way to lose customers. No, you could save so much money on wages alone by having self-ordering kiosks and getting a chatbot to take your phone calls. And advertisements, social media, it is so productive and so fast. If it's so incredible, then why is it that so many companies who have already laid off their mortal staff are already scrambling to rehire? Because ChatGPT doesn't tell you the truth, it only tells you what you want to hear and make shit up. I asked it for some new recipe ideas for muffins a while back. It suggested I use 8 cups of powdered sugar for one 24 muffin batch. Deleted it from my phone right away, and that was before Nicole told me about all the ethical stuff, destroying the environment, stealing from artists. That's just the cost of innovation. You have to break things. No, that's just tech bros being assholes and excusing it as genius. It's the future, all right? I like this cafe. I don't want to see you guys going bankrupt because you refuse to embrace the new technology. Not all new technology is necessary for financial survival. You would know that if you had lived as long as I have, or opened a history book, or had some common sense. Oh, I see. You guys are discriminating against people who use AI. We do not appreciate people who utilize such a destructive technology for a sloppy, unsatisfying end result that is demonstrably lowering the intelligence of the human race. No. I'm dating an artist who has had her work fed into Gen AI models without her permission, consent, or payment. So if I want to keep getting laid, I'm gonna have to smash her teeth in. See? A chatbot wouldn't threaten me. I wouldn't do it now. Poor Mark would have to clean it up. We would settle this outside in the parking lot like adults. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys so many bad reviews. You do that. But for the next year, you will never have a stable internet connection. Wait, what? Perhaps with less screen time, you can relearn critical thinking skills. Next. Is that normal? What, Bob cursing a rude idiot? It'd be weird if she didn't. Come on, let me show you where we keep the cleaning supplies. So most of your work is probably going to be in the back. JC hates doing dishes, so that's going to be your main job. But everyone does a little bit of everything here, and it's a good idea to know the drink and food orders too. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you guys have a lot of them. Yeah, but most of the orders you're going to get will be pretty basic. I'd just start on things like regular lattes, mochas, cappuccinos, and teas, and then maybe the seasonal specials. Once you get the hang of those, the rest are pretty easy. Hi, how can I help you? Training the newbie? I did tell them to hide me in the back, but I guess they want more hands up here. Better too much training than too little. What can we get for you? I'll take a strawberry blondie and an iced chai. And do you know what the deal is with that ghost girl outside? Why, I haven't seen one? News to me. Can you describe her? White dress, very wispy, and she kept doing this weird wail. That was a banshee. Their wails warn of impending death. Oh shit, does that mean I'm gonna die? No, banshees warn you when a loved one is going to die within a few days. There is no way to stop or prevent it. It's like a hurricane warning. A storm is coming, so be prepared. Cancel my order. I gotta go. You think she knows who it is? Maybe. Bob, I'm gonna take 5. I brought some siren song tea. It's good for the throat. Thanks for trying to warn me. Hi, welcome to CaFae Latte. I am brand new. Be gentle. I will try. I'll take some of those sunflower cookies, like as many as you have left. We're out of those, looks like. Are you sure? Can you check the back? Sure, but the baker's pretty good at putting them out. Guys? Hi, Mark. Sorry, ma'am. We sold the last sunflower cookie an hour or two ago, and since it's almost closing time, it didn't make sense to start a whole new batch. But I think we have a few other options. Oh, shit. Tears, crying, wailing. Why? Honey, it's all right. It's just a cookie. I know that. And I know it's dumb, but I've been looking forward to this all day, and I'm not a crier at all, but the pregnancy hormones make me crazy, and I hate it. Oh, it's all right. I've been pregnant twice, so I get it. Mark, can you check to see if JC put any of the other cookie dough in the fridge? Maybe we can whip something up or sell her the dough to make at home? Yep, on it, leading, got it. Boys, give them the bloodiest video games and they don't flinch, but a single tear and they run for the hills. Yeah, I freaked my nephew out the other day, breaking down over slow Wi-Fi. Well, at least you go sad instead of angry. My poor husband, both times I was carrying, I would rip his head off over the littlest things. Got to the point where if I knew I'd be in a mood, I'd leave the house and go to the nearest rage room. Breaking old computers was a little awkward with the bump, but still very cathartic. Okay, hey, so we do have the cookie dough, but I don't think Bob wants us to sell that stuff raw to customers. Good point. That's a health hazard waiting to happen. I can get a batch out for you in about 20 minutes if you're okay to wait. Oh God, why are you crying again?
I'm just so happy right now.
Just wring her out and get her a tissue while I start baking. And ma'am, you're gonna want to sit on the corner chair there. It has the best back support.
Thank you so much. Do you take credit?
Oh my God, I love your hair. Thank you. Please don't touch. I'm sorry, it's just so pretty. I love the locks, I just have to touch it. I am not comfortable with that. Get away from me now. I'm just trying to get a closer look. Ow! You hit me! I told you not to touch me. Whoa, what the fuck is going on? She attacked me! Really? You know how some white people will touch black people's hair without permission, even when they tell them no? It's just hair. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. I'm gonna have a bruise now. Lady, if you touch my girlfriend again, I won't be nearly that nice. Get out. She assaulted me. Hi, I'm a lawyer. She didn't. You did. She reacted in self-defense. And now that the employees of this private property are asking you to leave, you're trespassing. I'd get out now. Oh, I sincerely doubt you're a lawyer. Yeah, the boobs and Somali skin tone do tend to get that reaction. Are you willing to bet a false police report on that? You okay, babe? Fine. This is why I don't have an afro anymore. You got an afro? Mm-hmm. Big and fluffy, but I switched to locks because, well, locks are easier to manage, but also the afro got me a lot more of that. Ugh, that sucks. I'll bet you looked adorable. I did. Yeah, that's one of the things I miss about wearing a hijab. White people don't want to touch what they can't see. Of course, that came with its own set of problems. Yeah, I'll bet. What are you doing here anyway? It's the middle of the weekday. Don't you have lawyering to do? Cyrus doesn't chain us to our desks. So long as we hit all the deadlines and make the meetings, we can take however many breaks we want. Also, I really want a cookie. It's on the house. Hey, Amira, how's that wrongful firing case going? That bad? I thought it was cut and dry. It is. I know we'd win if we could get to the courtroom. The client wants to settle for getting medical complications from a corporate job that refused to let her leave the meeting when contractions started and then getting fired after the fact. How much? $1.5 million. Originally, her company just offered to pay the medical bills, but I decided that if they're going to sweep this away with a check, it needed a few more zeros. Excellent work. That does not sound excellent. It's what the client wanted. She's happy, so I did my job, and I won't complain to her. But I just know that her old company is going to pull this shit again on someone else with less access to people like us. She could have prevented that. That's not our client's responsibility. They have to do what's best for them and their families. Court cases aren't just financially draining, they're emotional and psychological ringers. Half the time they end up re-traumatizing the people they're supposed to help. Now, you and I signed up for that and trained for it because we're crazy. Our clients are a little more sane, especially the ones who almost died giving birth because their boss wouldn't let them leave work when contractions started. She just came face to face with her own mortality and came to the totally appropriate realization that she would rather spend her limited time on this planet with her husband and newborn, not in a courtroom arguing over money. I guess. You'll get the next one. You'll be able to actually fight rather than lose all the wind in your sails. Inshallah, right? That's what pissed me off. I was so ready to throw down. So as you can see, the screen is divided into food and drink. From there, it is subdivided into hot and cold for drink, savory and sweet for food. Everything is alphabetized to make it easier to find, and seasonals get their own page. Okay, that makes sense. What's the neighbor's account? Technically charity. If a customer cannot afford anything, they can have 1 cup of coffee and or 1 pastry and charge it to the neighbor's account. It's this button down here. Other customers can add to the neighbor's account as part of their purchase. That is that button up there. Most only add $1 or $2, but since we only get a handful of takers a week, it's more than enough. Bob keeps a close eye on it so we don't accidentally run out of money. Do me a favor and don't tell my dad about this. He will never leave. I won't tell him, but if he shows up, he'll see the signs. Do you have any other questions on the register? Not right now? Well, let us know if that changes. Hi, welcome to CaFae Latte. How can we help you? You could show a little respect for the customer. Oh? You're supposed to stand. Sitting on a stool is disrespectful and unprofessional. No, most managers and bosses simply enjoy making their underlings suffer for the sake of their egos. The owner of this cafe allows us to sit and relax whenever we need, as long as the place is clean and the customers are tended to. Well, I'm the customer, so my authority supersedes yours. Wait, you're the one signing our paychecks? I'm the one who pays you, and that's how your boss pays you. So technically, I'm your boss's boss. That is not how that works. If you don't like the way we run things here, you are more than welcome to take your business elsewhere. And in fact, please do. Yeah, don't let the door hit you on the way out. The biggest rule when it comes to customers is don't be rude to them, unless and until they are rude to you. And even then, try to de-escalate first. You can, of course, just defer to any of the other employees here, including Bob herself. Got it. Excellent. Let me show you how to restock. No, but it's not even that he's really good at making chocolate. It's his smile that I really like. Normally, I prefer bigger partners, but for Amaury Guichon, I'll make an exception. Oh, for me, my celebrity crush is a tie between Idris Elba and Laverne Cox. Oh, that's a tough lineup for fuck, marry, kill. Hi, welcome to CaFae Latte. Oh, don't let me interrupt you. It sounds like a very important conversation, although I've always been partial to Keanu Reeves. Excellent choice. Yeah, my girlfriend says that if she was straight, she'd probably have a crush on him too. Wait, you have a girlfriend? Is it that hard to believe? It just seems really disrespectful to drool over other people when you're romantically involved with someone. Like, it feels like cheating, at least emotionally. Hey, babe. Who's your celebrity crush? Omit no detail. Viola Davis. That mommy can step on me whenever she wants. I am dating a woman of excellent taste. Whatever makes you happy, I guess. Small mocha with orange flavor? Whose new could you get that Nicole and I need to bail soon? Of course, is everything all right? JC is coming with me to the hospital. There's been some abdominal pain hounding me for the last few months that every doctor says is anxiety, period cramps, or that I should lose weight and it'll go away. Oh, that's terrible. Maybe you'll have more luck with a black female doctor? I looked, but they're all booked out for another month or 2. If this doesn't go well, I'll set up an appointment with one of them, and of course I have my health charms that will help me find the right care. But until then, JC's gonna scare my current doctor straight. Well, maybe not straight, scare him by, at most. Okay, Miss Nicole Walker, what seems to be the issue? And who is this? This is my boyfriend. Call me JC. Charmed. Nicole, can you tell me what brings you in today? I've been having abdominal pain. It's always the right side under my ribs, which is weird because period cramps are always front and center and diarrhea pain is in the back. Under your ribs. Probably just some stomach reflux. Have you tried antacids? Yes, if you'll look at my chart, you'll see that I went through antacids, over-the-counter pain meds, including Aleve, Advil, and Tylenol. I have continued to exercise as often as the pain will allow. Well, it was probably just anxiety. Have you tried meditating? I'm a Buddhist. I've been meditating for 15 years. All right, no need for attitude. That's not attitude. You will know when she gives someone attitude. Trust me. She's just autistic, which is also in the chart you haven't read. And a little cranky because she's been in pain for months and nothing has helped. So, at what point do we bring in a specialist? I mean, for something this minor, we're going to have to drag insurance into this? Do you definitively know what is wrong with me? And there's a good chance no one knows. The female body is weird. Estrogen is a volatile chemical, and there hasn't been enough study on it. I would like a specialist to make that call rather than have someone who has done no tests or full exams make a guess. Yeah, and I'd like to get laid again, eventually. You two are having trouble with sex? Well, yeah, she's in pain. It's a real turnoff, and just adds another frustration to this mess. Well, I suppose I can bring in Dr. Shadow. They've got some magic that should at the very least help us narrow it down. When are they available? Oh, you have to talk to the front desk for that. I'll get your paperwork in order and get you two back into action. Ugh, I need a shower to wash off all the dude bro. I can't believe that worked. I can. My mom had to pull a very similar stunt a few years ago. It's the only reason they caught the ovarian cysts in time. I knew there was a reason I liked your mom. Okay, thank you for coming in. This is Dr. Shadow. Morning! I see we have some upper abdominal pain that's been bothering you for a while, and all the typical fixes aren't fixing it. That about sums it up. Excellent. And you are? Boyfriend. Ah, well, this may be a little unnerving for you. You're a shade. That I am. Born and raised in the abyssal realm, came here to get my medical degree and put my possession abilities to use. This is a permission form. Essentially, you are allowing me to possess your body for no more than an hour, although I typically only need about 5 minutes. Why is that necessary? Well, a lot of misdiagnosis or lack of diagnosis comes from a miscommunication between patient and doctor, especially with chronic pain. Having someone without chronic pain jump into a body that does have it offers some very important insight into how far the issue is progressing and potential cures. It also helps us catch some other issues that the patient may not think are relevant because they've gotten used to them or don't realize the medical significance until it's too late, or until a demon jumps in and points it out. And this is purely physical. Yes, I will have no access to your mind, memory, or soul. Because of that, you probably won't remember the possession itself, but your partner can keep an eye out just in case. Excellent. Let's figure out what puzzle you brought me. Okay. Definitely getting the autism. Is she usually this oversensitive, or is it just a bad day? I think it's just stress. Fair enough. If it continues, however, check with a therapist. This type of oversensitivity is not supposed to last more than a day or two. Oh, yep, there it is. Boyfriend, have you noticed any odd color in her urine? She hasn't mentioned it. I have had to give her more back rubs than usual. She's complained about back pain too, but it's minor compared to what's going on in her gut. Yeah, okay. Joe, put in an order for an ultrasound. Well, ultrasound? Isn't that for pregnancy? No, we use that for every part of the body. Best guess so far, something is up with the gallbladder. That's the type of organ you can live without, so if it requires surgery, no big life changes will be necessary. In the meantime, get her a script for tramadol. Oh, is that necessary? I mean, you can get addicted if you're not careful. Joe, remember that conversation we had about you making assumptions and the fact that you've given white patients proper painkillers and BIPOC patients nothing, even when none of them have a history of drug abuse? I'll get that script. And the ultrasound. Does Tuesday work for you? Nicole's getting surgery? Minor surgery, thankfully. There was some issue with her gallbladder, and if they'd caught it earlier, maybe it would have gone away with antibiotics. But by the time the doctors finally diagnosed her, she needed surgery. Luckily, in about 8 of her magic charms for good health and good luck broke this morning, the health insurance is not putting up a fight. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, her mom agreed to pick her up so I didn't have to miss work. Nicole herself is happy the pain's finally gonna stop, but she's annoyed it took this long. She missed out on Juneteenth, and I don't blame her. Her dad makes killer ribs, and she couldn't enjoy them because of the pain. Well, I'm a racist. I completely forgot that happened. I mean, Bob and I were going back and forth on whether or not to have a Juneteenth dessert. There are a lot of great watermelon recipes, but there was a museum that got canceled a while ago for selling a Juneteenth salad, and it was just a regular salad with watermelon. But that food was really big in Black history and culture and does make an appearance in Juneteenth celebrations, so I'm confused. Is that why the watermelon pizza is labeled as a summer dessert rather than Juneteenth specifically? Yes, because it is hot as balls, we can have it all summer long, and watermelon is phenomenal. Ironically, Nicole can't stand it. The texture and the autism do not go together. Wow, I'm sorry. Watermelon pizza? Yeah, you slice a watermelon into triangles, you put vanilla yogurt on it for cheese, and then add whatever other fruit or chocolate or whatever you want as the toppings. Easy peasy. I went with blackberries, kiwis, and mini M&Ms. And yes, you can have one slice. Yes! I love seeing kids who get excited for their fruits and vegetables. Oh shoot, that's the time. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my daughter. Koala's daycare is going to a wildlife reserve today. She's been so excited for it. Sounds good. Hey, no, you cannot squeeze two slices together and pretend that it's one. I worked with Cyrus for years. You're not gonna get that by me. Koala? Mrs. Farsi, you're here. Yes, this was the pickup place, as I see from all the other kids here. And the park rangers? Ma'am? Where's my daughter? So... we don't know. What? I mean, we know she's in the forest, just not... where in the forest. Your daughter separated from the group at some point. We're searching for her. At some point. When did you notice she was missing? That's not important. When did you notice? When we came out into the parking lot? And when was the last confirmed sighting? When we went in. That was 5 hours ago. There are a lot of kids here, okay? Not a lot of park rangers. I only see one vehicle. It's a big park. More are incoming. It's just taken a while. So call local police to help. You've already lost 5 hours. Ma'am, with all due respect, let me do my job, okay? No need for hysterics. Do I look hysterical to you? Do you know what you look like? A government official and a childcare worker who are dragging their feet to find a lost brown child. Hey! When we all know that if she was white, you would be drowning in volunteers. Now, I'm going to call my family and friends, one of whom is a lawyer, to help me search. You'll just get in our way. You would have to actually work for us to get in your way. And when my lawyer shows up and sees your lack of commitment, he is going to have a much better day than any of us. Call your reinforcements while I call mine. All days for Nicole to be in surgery. You have divination magic too, don't you? Yes, but not as good as hers. Do you have what I need? I brought her hairbrush, and the rangers should have a map. Thank you again. Of course. Oscar, anything from the air? Just a lot of trees. I'll keep looking, but even if I fly right over her, I'll have problems seeing through the leaves and branches. I did see more officers incoming, though. See if you can borrow a megaphone from one of them. You, Ranger, I need a map of these woods. Oh, so you can use her psychic abilities? I've seen that shit before. It doesn't work. Her power is real. Give her the map. She's taken advantage of your grief. She is a trusted friend and ally who has demonstrably proven her magic and lack of racism 100 times over. Map. Unless she ran into magical interference, she should be found by end of day. That I can guarantee. You'll forgive me for putting slightly more faith in technology. I brought a drone. I'm going to help Oscar with air patrol. Good idea.
Hello? Anyone there?
You look a little lost. I'm sorry. I saw flowers. Flowers? They're Omi's favorite color. I wanted to get some for her, but then I turned around and everyone was gone. It's easy to get lost in these woods. I can help you get back to your mother. and Baba say I shouldn't talk to strangers. You have very wise parents. However, I'm not seeing any other alternatives for you. If you keep traveling alone, you'll just get more lost. But I can help you find the parking lot. I bet your parents are already there. Really? If they're not, we can find someone who can call them. All right, everyone, thank you for coming. We have a missing girl in the woods, age 6, Arab, brown hair, brown eyes. She's been missing for up to 5.5 hours. We're going to start on the trail and fan out from there. I do not believe that's necessary. Oh, great. Says you and what, the fucking spirits?
Baba.
Koala, ya Allah. Lucky for everyone, she met a friend, not a foe or bear. A friend. Ugh, it's you. I see you're finally learning your lesson and assembling an appropriate response when a person who isn't white goes missing.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We are not racist. We have limited budgets and manpower. If we push the panic button too often, we overextend and use up too many resources too quickly.
And yet, that's not an issue when white people go missing in these woods. Oh, but those are actually valuable members of society. Whatever. Thanks for wasting our time. If he was smart, he would hire you. He's plenty smart, he's just too bigoted.
Hi, dear woman, was it?
Yes, don't go too hard on your daughter when you get home. She was crying by the time I found her, so I think she already learned her lesson.
Oh, well, thank you for that. And thank you so much for finding her and bringing her here. I know you're at least quasi-immortal spirit, but our home is always open to you if you ever need anything.
I will bear that in mind. Get your daughter home, Husnia, and you have tomorrow off.
Thank you, Bob.
Still don't know how to take a compliment, do you?
It's not a skill you pick up in the wilderness, okay? So do we have a case?
Unfortunately, no. Koala didn't suffer any damage, so there's no grounds for legal action. If we file, it's just gonna get tossed out.
Damn it.
It was worth a try, Habibti. I knew I should have broken that ranger's arm when I had the chance, and the daycare workers. That would have led to a court case, albeit criminal instead of civil. I probably could have gotten you acquitted, though. Or at least not guilty by temporary insanity. Well, we're not going back to that daycare, that's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe I can work more from home? With the twins barely a year old?
Well, your mother can help.
She's almost 80 and slowing down.
Right.
Oh, give me a sec. Hey, Yuna?
Yes? Didn't you mention something about one of your kids doing babysitting? These two are in a childcare bind.
Oh, my eldest son, Haruki. He just turned 18 and is trying to save up as much money as possible before his senior year. Great with kids. He's looked after everyone in our neighborhood at least once. He can help you out until school starts. A 6-year-old and a pair of 1-year-old twins is going to be a lot for a teenager. My sister has a friend who works at a daycare. It's in the Twin Cities, and they take children up to 4 years old. I can get you the name if you like. Huh?
Is your son going to forget our daughter in the middle of the woods?
No. But she might absorb his encyclopedic knowledge of Pokemon.
Sold.
Okay, Koala, you remember what your father and I said about our friend? He's gonna babysit me while you go to work? Yes, he is. Now, he is a friend and a grown-up, so you should do as he says. However, if he hurts you or he makes you feel uncomfortable, what do? I go to Mr. and Mrs. Harris across the street, and if they're not home, then I go to the firehouse that's right by the ice cream store. Excellent. Be good. Your father and I will be back later this evening.
And as you can see, we've got everyone's numbers on the fridge here for you. The Harrises across the street are both retired veterans. The wife used to be a combat medic, so that's another option for a medical emergency. They know you're here and might check up on you.
Cool, yeah. I think I saw a park when I was driving here.
Yeah, the park's good if it doesn't get too hot. There's also an ice cream parlor, but only if she's being really good. Keep the receipt and we'll reimburse you, at least for PERS. You're on your own.
Fair. Any allergies?
No.
Gentlemen, are we all set?
You got our numbers?
Yep.
All right. Thanks again for stepping up. Shouldn't be more than 8 hours. If it is, we'll text you.
Oh, and make sure Koala cleans her room today.
On it.
You must be Koala. You have horns. Are you a deer person too?
No, I have horns because I'm an oni. It's a type of Japanese demon.
That's where sushi's from.
That is where sushi was invented. Have you tried it?
Uh-huh, it's for special occasions like my birthday, and I'll open the rolls first and eat the fish first, and then the rice, and then the seaweed.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Can we have sushi for lunch?
No, it's really expensive and I don't know how to make it. But I brought the ingredients for candy sushi.
It can be candy?
But only if we do some chores first. Your mom says something about picking up your room? So Asif and I returned home after a long day of work. We picked up the twins from their daycare and we call out, "We're home!" And Haruki calls back with a somewhat panicked, 1 second. Of course, we don't like the sound of that, so we go in and find him and Koala in the kitchen, splattered horn to toe with what we thought was paint, but turned out to be food-dyed vanilla yogurt that they've been finger painting with for the last hour. They both give us this look of wide-eyed panic before Haruki says, "So, I could have sworn he said he'd be back at 7, not 6. Hey, there are worse things to come home to. Oh, agreed. Asif handled the twins while I dunked Koala in the bath. She could not stop talking about the day she had. We couldn't keep the pictures they'd made since it was food-based, but I did take a few photos, both of the artwork itself and of the kids, which I sent Yuna. She texted me back saying, "Oh, sorry, I should have warned you. Haruki's babysitting will require at least 1 bath by end of the day." Food-colored yogurt as finger paint. That is genius.
Oh, I assume you'll be hiring him again.
Oh, absolutely. Koala's had an interest in soccer since the World Cup, and Haruki brought a ball with him this morning. I fully expect to come home to an explosion of mud and grass stains. What are you paying him? No, not as much as we want. To be able to pay all of our bills, plus the twins' daycare, and keep saving up for a house, we can only give him $70 for a full day. Plus, free access to our fridge and snacks, of course. For a kid's first summer job, he could do a lot worse.
Small voice, but it echoes through it all. They said we'd crumble, they said we'd fade, but we are storms that the heavens made. Our blood runs fire, our dreams won't die. We touch the edge of the infinite sky. Through the dark we find our way, turn the night into endless day. Rise up, we're breaking through the stars. Human spirit, burning like quasars. Rise up, they'll never see us fall. One small voice, but it echoes through it all.